Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Val, you're kind of pulling on this lion drake. It's underneath, like grabbing onto the bridge and trying to, scrape at the two of you. And as it does with one of those, it's like nails, its claws get caught on the bridge. It can't quite pull out, and you help it by just coming down onto that arm and removing it. So one of its front arms is just gone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck
with this guy.
That,
or gal,
the lion drake is going to go. It's going to be its turn. I'm going to remove one of its claw attacks. It's going to start its turn.
And it takes 10 fire damage.
As you light this thing on fire.
Ace,
It
you
can
ever
try and
wonder?
recharge its scream. It actually does.
Ace, you wonder what the other guys are up to?
I'm about to jump on.
He's
the back
about to
of
jump
the
in. Though it's not going to scream, it is going to try and get you. Is there a mechanic to try and get out of that the grappled of the chain? Is there a specific one to that?
A creature grappled by the chain doesn't have its speed reduced as a result of the grapple, but it can't move further than 10 feet away from me.
Gotcha. That's
until
right.
the
Okay.
grapple ends.
The grapple ends. And when does that end? Does it have a timeline to it, or it's just simply grappled and all used?
Yeah,
while a
different?
target is grappled by the chain, you can't use the chain to make a weapon attack, but you can use a bonus action to pull the target 5 feet towards you.
Gotcha.
At the start of each turns, the creature takes 2d8 fire damage, and then what I just said earlier.
So it would be. I think it would be its action to try and
To get
free itself.
free itself.
Just
but
like a
in this
normal
moment
grapple.
is going to try and attack the two of you.
Fuck him.
I'm
Is it
gonna
at
give
disadvantage
it a
while
check.
it's in the chain?
Not grapple. That would be restrained. Would be disadvantaged.
Okay.
It's no longer grabbing onto underside of the bridge. It kind of flaps its wings, gets about 10 feet above you as you're kind of pulling in, and it's gonna use its wings and try and make a swipe at. I'm gonna say a bite and a swipe at you.
It's like a kite.
I'm probably going to go down.
21 to hit
Yes.
Shit.
and 20 to hit.
Yes. I'm probably going to go down.
All right, its bite is going to do 17 to you.
Oh, yeah, buddy. I've got 5 health points
Five. Okay.
Lay your hands
so yeah,
on.
it bites down into your armor and into your chest, and just underneath you just see dark blood coming out. Its bite attack was that, and now its claw attack damage is going to be 8 claw damage as it just swipes at you.
Yeah, I am down.
And I would say
this-
with that, with you going down, that's going to release that grapple with the chain, and it pulls the chain with it. So it's now caught up on its arm.
Is this at all visible?
On its arm? I thought it was on its neck.
As it was
wearing
like,
the necklace.
it was you had grabbed it by the neck, but the part it in that moment in attacking you pulls the chain off of you and is now kind of caught up in it itself.
Oh.
Is this visible to
Yes,
me?
the two of you see this, and what are you guys doing?
I jump on its back.
Okay.
I ditch VHS.
Give me an athletics check.
I ditch
And
VHS
rage.
and I start sprinting towards them.
Okay.
This is my last rage.
Okay. You also hear just Helena cry out as you fall. I guess you don't hear it, Val, but the rest of you hear Helena just scream.
I'm gonna
And as you're
avenge
charging down Ace, she's charging with.
Okay, so I have advantage on strength checks. So that will be 19.
19. You jump. You get down there, jump up, land on the back.
Cool.
Kind of as this like moment is happening, where it pulls the chain away.
Oh hell no! let me know when it's my turn. This
And,
is not cool.
I'll go ahead and take my brand new glaive off my back.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it around its neck. And then I'm going to like pull it. And just like try to pull it through its neck.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Like slit its throat.
And I'll do it recklessly.
Are you trying to slit its throat?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
So that's going to be 14 plus 7. So 21.
21 hits.
And my new glaive.
Hey, remember when I almost did 40 damage to this thing?
You did 70 something to the
Is it a +1 at least?
Oh, the other guy?
last.
Sure. Yeah. You can go ahead and add a +1 to this. We'll get to the specifics of it later, but it's magical enough to give you a little boost.
So that would be 18.
18 hits.
And I'm still just holding it. Like, I get it.
Are you holding it or are you trying to attack it?
So I am attacking it, but I've got like the glaive wrapped around, and I pull the glaive to its neck, and I want to grab like the backside of the glaive and pull the blade like into its neck.
Yeah, that's what this attack is. Absolutely.
But I want to hold on to the glaive.
Do you want to grapple the creature? Like, do you want to put it in a headlock and grapple the creature?
Kinda, yes.
Then that would be a different kind of attack. That's not trying to damage it. That's not using.
Can that be my second attack?
It can be, yeah.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
make it my
you can.
second attack.
A grapple can replace just any attack. Okay. A grapple, a shove. There's a couple others.
That's what I'll do.
Tickle.
So yeah, what's the damage on the first one?
What was it?
I don't remember. I thought
it was 8 plus 4, so
12.
13, 14 for rage, 15 for magic damage. 15.
15. Okay.
We'll consult the recording next week.
Yeah. We'll fact check.
And then
and you do, and it's the kind of a long neck too, so you kind of like cut a deep gash and it blood all over the bridge.
Blood.
And yeah, I want to, like I said, grab the backside of the glaive and hold on to it, and try to like steer it onto the.
Look at your face, Rhett.
Are you trying? You're trying to steer it somewhere? That's a new different thing.
He's flying, right?
We're all trying to break it.
He's under a bridge. He's not flying anywhere.
He's flying.
I am trying to.
He's missing an arm.
In a sense,
He is missing an arm.
in a sense, steer it as I'm grabbing it with my glaive onto the bridge. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, this thing's too big to be on the bridge.
I think it's too big for halflings' little arms to wrap around it.
no, not with a glaive.
It's a pretty skinny neck.
And I've got a big glaive.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Got a real big
If you want to try and grapple it, reduce its speed, you can. If you're trying to
so it can't fly away.
like
Yeah. I don't want it to fly
Breath
away.
of the
that's for
Wild,
sure.
glide it to a new area. That's a
That
different thing
is
entirely.
a 7.
Fucking Ace takes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just never see him
We
again.
see him in a few years when he's a fucking Drake Lord.
Yeah.
So athletics to grapple.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Athletics contest.
17, 18, 19, 20.
It's a Drake. I don't think you're gonna win this one.
Can I add my weapon since I'm using my weapon to grab it? Okay, still 22 then.
22. It got 21. 7 plus 4.
Wow.
17 plus 4.
But okay.
Yeah. Its speed is 0.
Wow.
It and you drop immediately down to the fleshy blob underneath.
Cool.
Cool. Simon, you're up.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I'm sprinting towards Val, and I want to do cure wounds.
Okay. So yeah, you race up. Go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. You see Helena races up as well, puts her hands down with you, and is going to do Cure Wounds as well.
Awesome. 11 for me.
10 from Helena.
So you got 21 hit points, my friend.
Nice. I'm at almost maximum. One short of max now.
Wow.
And as you're kind of coming to, your mother says, "Don't do that. We're getting out of here."
Sorry. I was trying to be a hero. I was trying to be valiant.
It's not the time.
Is that where your name comes from? Oh my god.
What? No, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Is it Mom? Is that where my name? You know what?
Let's talk about it later,
This isn't
guys.
the time.
Come on.
Not the time. All right.
Who said that?
The halfling of the bit.
Halfling of the bit.
we just
yeah.
hear from the bit.
She does. She hasn't noticed this. So yeah, that's there. We're back at
Ben's turn.
Ben and Val. Yeah,
I attack it.
it is down about 60 feet below you in the flesh pit with Ace.
What? That's not a big deal.
Okay.
Fine, it's a big deal.
Well, I'm giving you
fine.
context for where you're at.
It's fine.
I just want to hit it with my sword. Why is this so hard?
I might die here.
You can
guys.
jump down there.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna blast it. The question is, do I use Toll the Dead or Eldritch Blast?
I mean, it's taking a lot of damage already.
Yeah, Toll the Dead does more damage. Oh, plus I'm stronger now.
Yeah. Told it does more damage, unless you've got bonuses to Eldritch Blast, like Wisdom mod
Yeah, I don't.
or Charisma mod.
But it has a better chance to hit, right?
Oh,
So it's a to hit chance or it's a saving throw.
Yeah.
So it depends.
Well, if you're fighting a Drake and it's I assume dexterity.
all right. Make a Wisdom
it's
save,
con.
Drake.
What's the Wisdom save?
Oh, not very high.
Or I'm sorry, what's the save? Is it Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay.
14.
That answers the question.
I should just shoot it. I get a way bigger spell attack bonus.
It rolled a 5. A +1 is a 6. That's a failure.
It takes a lot of damage.
It's not a very wise creature.
That's
It's
a
a
lot
fairly
of
ferocious one.
damage. These are really good beers, I gotta say.
Nice.
6.8.
12 necrotic damage.
12 necrotic.
And
Yeah,
I
he-
shout curses at it.
You hear the Toll the Dead, and you hear the mansion just kind of vibrate a little bit too from that Toll the Dead. Yeah. The dead are being told here.
Oh, and there's a
Val,
lot of dead people in here.
You're up next.
Is the Lion Drake? It's still up, right?
It is down about 60 feet below you.
I mean, it's still awake.
It's still alive. Yeah,
Okay.
you hear that pained call from below out when it was hit from Ben's Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ace is down there.
Ace is also down there, like grappled onto the thing.
How far? What's the
60 feet.
60
feet?
Shoot it.
I will throw one of my javelins at it.
Okay.
Might as well. Try and just kill this thing.
Yeah.
And then get Ace.
It's
out of
below
there.
you. Just kind of find like a crack and you just kind of let it go.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna use this dice. That is a 21.
That'll hit for sure.
Boom.
Okay, it doesn't do a lot of damage though, but that's okay. It's gonna do 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing. It's you see Ace as it comes down, kind of turns, and in its neck, one of these javelins just pierces down into it, and just coming out of that kind of where the clavicle and the neck meet.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do my extra attack.
All right.
And just do the same thing.
Sounds good.
Throw another javelin down.
She's like, well, shit, that worked.
Well, that was actually quite effective. Yes.
Move to the side, Ace.
This one's not as good. It is going to be a 12.
12 will not
Not
hit.
hit.
That one goes wide, hits a fleshy
Hits Ace.
half
It lands in his
arm.
thigh.
With that, Ace.
So Drake, we're in like a pretty bad situation here. How about I take that? How about I take that out of your neck and I want to pull the
javelin out.
And then
pull the
use it
javelin
to
out.
stab him some more.
You can pull the javelin out.
Yeah. Does it bleed profusely?
It goes spurt of blood every heartbeat that it has.
All right, listen. We can't be down here. All right. So we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna grab the chain, Val's chain, and I'm just gonna kind of go, ha!
Give me an animal handling check.
I think I'm the
Did
only
you
one
just try to
trained in-
hya it?
Yeah.
I'm the only one
like
trained
a
in animal
horse?
handling. This should be me. Oh, yeah?
+0 for my animal hand.
All right.
All right, you're a little better than me.
10.
10.
It doesn't want to be down here either.
It doesn't. You yaw it. It doesn't like it. Doesn't like this chain. It's trying to get it like untangled from itself.
I did help it too. I took the pointy bit out,
and that hurt it.
Well, actually, removing a knife wound.
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
that's what you're not
supposed to
in
do.
In the moment,
Ace
it was
isn't
pain,
trained
and it is in fight or flight mode.
You apologize.
And it's going to fight while it flights.
I'm not trained in EMT. Sorry.
It is going to flap its wings and gain about 60 feet. It is going to be on level with the bridge, but out a bit more. And with this, it's going to try and break the grapple on you with its attack. Or with a... Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Give me an athletics check. This is a contest.
Oh, no. It's alphabetical.
So, athletics.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And athletics is related to strength, so I have advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Fuck. 13.
It rolled a natural 20 for a 24.
Grab from
It
the
is
bag.
It's a
going
little bit
to
better. Yeah.
basically just pull you off of it with its one good arm and fling you out. In this moment, I'll have everyone, if you want, to try and save Ace.
I'm
As
still
you're
holding onto the
flying,
chain.
Simon.
we'll figure out where the
for
chain,
sure.
what happens with the chain at the end of this.
I mean, since I was standing at the bridge watching this, and I imagine they just fly right at
And yeah,
in front of my
you're
face,
tracking like you've got another javelin kind of at the
then
ready.
I want to try and grab Ace.
Ace,
As
okay.
he's flying somewhere. So
Go
do I need
ahead.
to make an athletics?
Athletics check would be great. Yes.
Okay. That is a nat 20.
Oh,
So we got two bag.
Oh.
We got two bag draws.
Bag
because
me,
he got
baby.
one while you were gone. Yeah,
Now I've already got one for this session.
it
That's
doesn't matter.
That's a nat 20 for 27 total.
27. Okay.
My reflexes are
Just
just
going for the books.
Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures. Meet Lula Talasola.
I'll just grab the first thing. Oh, nice.
That looks
Little
cool as hell.
construction kit.
Oh, cute. I need some
Oh,
more
nice.
like, army men to like.
got a
protect
dozer?
me over here.
I've got reading
I did,
material
yeah.
over here.
Sweet dozer, man.
I was a little
Watching
Bobcat.
I've been watching a lot of Gold Rush, so you know
Solid show.
Hometown
I love
heroes,
a good
man.
dozer.
Probably shouldn't say that out loud anymore.
Hey, man, I'm old enough. I don't care anymore.
Okay, all right.
No, I just think half those guys were at January 6th.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
No,
for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, Caleb knows that. That's why he's watching it.
Those
He's
are my
trying-
guys.
He's trying to support them.
Yeah. Those are my
Keep their
guys.
shows on the air. Viva la revolution.
Yeah.
The FBI can't reach him up in Alaska.
They wouldn't know. It doesn't
And
matter.
the crazy thing is that a lot of them are from Oregon, so
Oh yeah. I think the first
Sandy.
season, the main guy
Sandy,
was
Oregon.
from Salem.
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah. Represent.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways, the lion drake pulls you, Ace, from its back, the chain flying with you, toppling over the bridge. Val, you just kind of jump up and with your arm grab Ace's arm, and the two of you kind of go a little bit, but you grab him and he's dangling off of the bridge.
Oh, I'm dangling even.
Yeah. I would say
Don't drop me, bro.
yeah,
I won't. Don't trust me. I have you. Don't worry.
Do you have the socks on your hands?
the chain is wrapped.
Socks are slipping.
Don't
Lose
drop me,
the
bro.
socks. Lose the socks.
At one point, he's literally just
yeah.
hanging onto the
it's
socks.
life or the socks. Life or the socks.
He's just falling away holding the socks like Gollum. In
Let
Lord
me
of the
go.
Rings. Just like,
The chain is kind of like wrapped up around you, but as you kind of grab each other, the chain returns back to your arm, Val, kind of magically in this moment. You are all on the bridge in this tense moment. The lion drake is like gaining air to try and come back down for another attack.
Let's
I
just get
yell,
outta here, guys.
Yeah, I yell, "Let's go!"
No,
but
kill it. We've got it on the ropes.
I yell, "Let's go!" But I ready a crossbow bolt
And when is
So
AFH
as we're
getting back
running,
in
I
there?
can like shoot it as it's
I
approaching
mean,
us.
it's not like we need the XP.
I fuck this drink. I just don't want.
And
it
you
to
do
live.
see it. It is it's looking pretty rough.
It's
We could
literally
definitely.
missing
doesn't have
an
an
We
arm.
know
It's
we can
yeah.
kill this.
But we
drink.
can still
We
continue
don't
to move towards
need
the boat.
to
Like,
kill the.
Okay.
like it's okay if we want to still kill this thing, but let's like progress towards the boat.
I want to be trying to pull Ace up. I don't know when I can do that.
You can't. Yeah, in that moment, you're able to kind of you grab him and you pull him up.
And I want to prepare
What
to
a
slice off its other
Valorant
arm.
action. Maybe that's where you get your name from.
What did you want to prepare,
I
Ben?
throw Ace back off the bridge.
Cutting off this Drake's other arm.
Gotcha,
And I
gotcha.
take his socks in one fill.
I take his socks.
I push him and grab the socks. Go, fuck you.
I'm excited for these light blue socks.
Heck yeah,
Oh, they're light blue. We figured
Yeah.
that out.
light blue socks.
They're light blue socks.
Periwinkle blue.
I assume that's divination.
You guys race towards the end of the bridge. VHS is still paralyzed.
Shit.
Do you still want to pick up VHS?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There was also something else I want to do about VHS. Yeah. Oh, he failed that. VHS isn't there, and you do see him rolling down the hill.
Oh no!
You see him kind of like hitting trees and
Because he's a
bouncing, kind of
big
pinballing
ball,
because he's a
yeah.
big ball.
I can't
He's-
leave him alone for 1 second.
So you get to the edge, don't see him, and then see him rolling down.
Okay.
from-
Right now, I'm concerned about my group. If he
Okay.
rolls,
VHS,
he can
sorry.
handle himself.
He's a solid
But on this side of the bridge, what are you guys doing? Are you racing down towards the edge? Or are you staying and fighting?
vampires.
It's same thing. Like basically, what's happening with you two? You're fine, right? And you're alive. You're alive and fine, and you have your chain back.
Yes, I think we should just start heading down. It's
Yeah.
going to come chasing after us anyways. But I want to prepare a javelin to throw back at it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I've still got my cross. Like I'm ready to like shoot at it if it comes at us.
Yeah,
but I'm
same.
focused. I'm focused
Okay.
on running towards the boat.
We can do it like, and we just scooch towards the boat. And we're all ready to just blast them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always watching our back.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Or
Sounds good. Yeah.
overhead.
And you, as you kind of exit from, you leave where the end of that bridge is. You start getting into these mushroom kind of treetop areas. So you're able to kind of like go in and out of that area and hide from this as it's trying to
You kinda know one of those
pursue
hiding
you
things?
from the air.
You got another one of those hidey things?
I don't know if I do.
Fuck this guy. He's missing an arm. Why is everybody afraid of him?
Nobody's afraid of him. We're
not
just trying to
afraid of
get
him. We just
to the
don't
boat.
need to fight him.
Yeah.
Who is this character all of a sudden?
No, this is Milo.
It's the socks. The socks somehow like
the socks pacify him.
they took down a
It's the
stat of his.
they're the socks of quelling rage.
Yeah, yeah. The peaceful barbarian.
He gets
There you
the wild magic effect, but he doesn't actually get the rage effect
Yeah.
anymore.
As you descend down the hill towards the dock, the lion drake doesn't make attacks against you. Seems to be
Coward.
keeping up in the air, keeping an eye on where you are. But you get down to
Oh,
the docks.
That could be a problem.
That bothers me.
Yeah, that
Well,
could be a
every
problem.
single
you just had
round,
to say that.
every single round that it does that, can I just shoot it with an Eldritch Blast then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the range on the Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
120.
It stays at
Once-
122 feet.
and I want to.
I mean, that's
I wanna-
the thing. You're going to get one of these before it keeps its distance. When you get down to the dock, it's a wide open area enough to be able to. You kind of take your time for it to kind of make a close pass, and you launch your blast. Then absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Go
I
ahead and
immediately
make an
follow an eldritch with a bolt. for
And
sure.
with a javelin.
This is like right in the like 120 feet range.
Javelin's 120.
Is it
30 by
Fantastic.
120.
Okay, so then yeah, just with disadvantage then.
I don't throw shit.
First one is
That's what it was. Ace is it's flying, so
Yeah.
we can't fight things that are flying.
I mean, I tried to jump on its back.
first one's 18, second
Went
one is
down.
17.
Both hit.
With disadvantage?
Disadvantage, yeah. That's what
Okay.
the 30,
So
120 range
it's
means.
15.
15 just misses.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that was my crossbow as well. It was 15.
Was 15? Also just misses.
13 total.
The crossbow and the
That's
javelin
annoying. That's hella
hit.
annoying. Yeah.
and just drop into the water. They
That's
were
not
almost,
cool.
they almost got it,
That's
but it's
not
too
cool.
close. What was the total damage on the Eldritch Blast?
13 force total.
13 total. Thank you.
I get another one ready. I'm gonna hit this thing.
You see with this attack and it knowing that you can hit from that far away, it now glides up into the air.
Damn right.
And just kind
attack?
of like does a vulture circle around where you guys are,
Anybody get
just
second
out of
attack?
range.
Second attack.
I do have a second attack.
I do have I do have a second attack.
Hit me with a second attack.
Natural 20.
Whoa! Back.
Hey, that's a 21.
21? Yeah, that hits for sure.
Not as cool as that.
Yes.
So 11 piercing plus another 11 piercing because I rolled high on my second thing.
And that's 5 piercing from me.
5 piercing. Okay.
Yay!
A little plan.
I got a plan.
Ooh, I like that.
I got a plan. No, this is perfect
Don't put
because
master on the top of that.
this is perfect
Actually, that'd be
because
really good D&D.
yeah, exactly.
That's great. Okay, why
at our
not?
last stream, which by the way, twitch.tv/in at the end, first Thursday of every month, we
kind of bummed out.
Dash had a little booklet
Same.
that he did like his character.
Oh yeah, that was
shit
so
in.
cool.
And I was like, I should have a little book
Well, now you got that one.
for that, so I don't have to be like, oh, what's my character's stats? I don't remember from last time.
Yeah.
So thank you, Dash, for the inspiration. Thank you to the bag and to the gods for rolling a 20.
Sweet. Heck yeah.
Hallelujah.
As the two of you
Under his eye.
let loose your javelin, your crossbow, they hit each other, fall into the water. Just a distraction.
Yeah,
Another javelin comes
it was
through,
intentional.
It was a pump
pierces
fake.
through its head and gets stuck there. The crossbow bolt pierces through somewhere in its chest cavity and just comes out clean on the other side. And you see it maintaining that kind of vulture glide around you, and it just slowly comes down into the water and just crashes and floats there.
Like it looks
dead.
controlled, but just out of luck.
Out of luck, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It was just such a
Yes.
clean with
I
the
love it. I love
bolt
it.
and the javelin, and it just comes down to the water.
Cool.
And you guys are at the dock. You're at your boat. After a few moments, VHS springs back to life and says, "What was that thing? It wasn't a lion drake, was it?
It was a
It was.
It was, yes.
The natural enemy of large spiders."
Oh.
What?
I don't know. Probably. It was terrifying.
Oh, right.
I've never seen one of those in my life.
Don't worry, I cut off its arms.
A valiant effort.
Do you want to like stay here and kill all these like undead things?
Yeah, like
Or
systematically.
do you want to come with us?
Well, I need to get on my way, but wherever if you guys have a way to get
let's
safe
let's
or
get on the
something,
boat
Yeah.
and let's
Yes,
get
boat.
going.
Yeah, all right.
We could
so
talk
long.
about
so
that.
long.
a boat's a little small.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of small. I mean, if you
Okay. Hold on, and it kind of like grabs onto the back, like it's got this like comes to a point part, and just kind of grabs underneath in the water and just sits itself in the very back. It says, "Okay, I think, yeah, this will work." And there's enough room for you guys for
we all get in
sure.
the front.
It's like riding along.
Helena's there, and you see Big Craig just kind of at the docks being like, "Yeah, I don't know about this one, guys. There's not a lot of room."
Come on, come.
I mean,
Craig, you can.
if you come with us, you'll be free.
I mean, I get, but I don't know if I'm gonna fit.
Yeah, I think you can.
How about
fit.
we have the
Okay,
spider web
all
him
right.
up on the side like he's luggage?
Yeah. You got webs, right?
Oh yeah, I've got webs.
Yeah.
Yeah, can
What
you
is
web
the
this,
what's
the
web
skeleton?
up the skeleton?
Yeah,
Web
to
up
like the side of the boat.
Yeah, so that he doesn't fall off.
Oh, gotcha.
He's worried about that.
Yeah. And he just goes after him, grabs him, and just spins up some web, attaches it at the back, and kind of climbs on top of him. And you see the back of the boat just dips into the water, and just the very edge of it is not. nothing to-
You're doing great, Big Craig, and we appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
It's gonna be fine. I mean, you're dead, so I don't think you really.
You'll be
care.
free at the end of this, trip.
Is you keep saying that? Is that a good thing?
Well, let's not say free. I'm gonna keep trying to enslave him.
Well, I mean, he'll eventually
To
be
my
free because it's
service.
you're not gonna succeed every time.
I'm gonna try everything I can.
You'll be valiant at it.
I don't like this new
Can
thing
we just
you
stop
do.
saying that freaking word all the time?
It annoys me.
Helena puts her hand on yours and says, "You're very valiant."
Oh,
Thank you, Mom, but I feel
Yeah,
like that's
Mom.
only going to
He's
encourage
valiant,
him.
Mom. Yeah.
So please,
Mom,
maybe
he's
all of
He's-
your friends hear this and start
Your friends
making
are trying
fun
to
of you.
give you support, advice.
Yeah, you're valiant.
we're not going to goodwill hunt.
Valiant.
Valiant
Val.
Val.
We're going to stop doing that right now.
You
I go and I brood in the corner.
Can we please
You're
You're
get
gonna
our
put
way?
your hands over the runes
hands
of the
behind my
boat, and you
back.
get it to kind of back up out of this and start leaving the mansion.
There we go.
As odd sounds of a beholder inside trashing the place
He's pissed.
ensue behind
I
you.
stole his toys, including his socks.
And you make an
were his last
exit
good
and
song.
put the mansion, well behind you. After about an hour of travel,
Yay!
you
Finally.
get back to the odd outcropping maze of small streams that led you here.
Can I do some sort of navigation check? Since
There's that big
I think I
whirlpool.
did
Yeah,
something.
go ahead and give me a survival check.
Can I help him with this?
Yeah, you can aid this. Give him
I
advantage.
aid you.
thank you.
Let me
And it's a coastal region, right?
Yeah,
Which is the ocean.
So I get double advantage.
you get double advantage, which is you roll 2 dice and you take the higher one.
So regular
it's double.
advantage. Yeah.
It's double advantage.
Holy Okay, I rolled 2 on both of them.
Well, that's very
not
low.
good. Yeah.
Are you serious? Like double advantage only equals?
Yeah, of course
single
that's
advantage?
real. How
That's
long
double,
have you
double,
been playing
double,
this
baby.
game?
I'm just hoping for.
You
a
were
little,
thinking about 2s too hard.
a 22.
Too many
I got a
2s.
22.
I don't know if
the
it's a
double
22.
advantage, is you add the two together.
Okay. I guess I got a 9 then.
A 9. Okay. Not too bad, but you...
Not too bad.
Kill us
Not too
all.
bad.
We're all
Not 3
dead
bad.
now.
Not
It wasn't
one
the
bad.
Lion Drake. It wasn't the Vampire Lords. It
was
a
Simon
It's
steering the
Simon's
boat.
navigation skills.
Straight into a rock.
You start twisting your way through these small little streams that make up this odd maze. You do not pass by the odd twisted stalagmites. You exit out into open sea without passing by that, which means you've come out a way you don't remember,
Yeah.
somewhere you haven't been before, and you're kind of you leave this section of the stony maze and are now on the open sea.
Simon does not allow his face to betray that fact to
The
the,
dagger's
other
getting
people.
to his head.
Yeah.
because he's so cool.
The
He can't admit he was wrong.
no, at least not in this case. So he's like, this is intentional. This is where I
Yeah,
meant to
yeah.
come out.
This
So,
doesn't look like where
You start kind of like
Yeah.
heading out for a
This
bit. VHS
Certainly looks a lot
says,
safer.
yeah.
"Oh, right. That seems behind us, the threat at least. I thought they'd send out more denizens of the dark to find us, but where are we headed now?"
Yeah, this totally seems like we're in
good
the wrong
question.
place.
Well, we haven't talked about where we're going, so I
Can
didn't
I-
want to go too far.
There is a below deck, right?
On this, no.
This is
Oh,
just
okay,
like a
it's
big.
This is just like
Tiny
this is I forget his name.
Frost. No.
Oh, yeah.
His fishing boat.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
It's,
yeah, that's right.
Santa
the,
Gold.
Really?
the fish guy.
Senegal.
Senegal.
It's just his fishing boat.
Oh,
like it
yeah,
is
that's right.
well packed. Like with the big skeleton, all of you guys, Helena and VHS. Like I say, the edge of this boat is just down.
Yeah, we need to go back to and get the mayor to help us get back up to the surface.
So
The
we got,
mayor.
That's good.
we got to back to town. Yeah.
Oh, we headed to Benthic.
Yes, Benthic.
Yes. I don't believe this is the way to Benthic, though.
Yeah, I wish
No.
you guys would have said that earlier. I didn't know that that's where we were headed.
VHS.
Yes.
Do you know how to navigate us back to Benthic?
I've never taken a boat there. You can see some of the ridges and the stone walls. And he looks out past the distance. Says, it should be in that direction, through the stony maze. Ish. The maze is tough. If usually you kind of can, you find a way to walk on the water. It's much easier.
What? Can you walk on water?
Not at the moment. I don't have all of my supplies with me. I was
just means
captured
the spells. Like those
mere
guys.
hours ago.
Those ruffians that attacked us. Remember, they were just walking on the water.
I'm confident that I
Yes.
can get us there. I just didn't know that that's where we were headed.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh
by
yes,
all
then
means.
just
go
through the stony maze and then
Easy,
the
okay.
outlet to Benthic.
Yeah.
So I roll.
Perhaps you can tell our guide here, our wayward guide, the certain rock formations that look familiar to you.
Yes, I will guide your way. And he will give you advantage on this check.
Oh,
So
good.
go ahead and make another
So
survival
double
check.
advantage again.
Regular
Okay.
double advantage.
Regular
With
double
guidance.
advantage.
With guidance.
From VHS this time.
15.
15. With that, you are able to make your way to the central nexus of this. This is where those twisting stalagmites are, and that odd black ball in the center of it.
Ooh. Like that weird place where we came down.
Where you fought the mercenaries. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of the central nexus of this maze.
Gotcha.
And you find kind of some of the, arrows and stuff from the fight and can see how to get back to Benthic. From here, it's easy enough to retrace your steps with the information you had from Xavier before.
Yeah.
And I would say, yeah, with that, you can easily make your way back to Benthic. It takes a couple, I forget how long the journey was. I think it was about half of a day.
So we got a short rest.
Definitely, you can get a short rest.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
thank
been a few going through the stony maze and coming out the wrong end was
I kind of need it
hours.
this time. This is like maybe the first time I've actually had to take some. Hit dice.
So my hit point maximum was dropped. When can I get that?
After
That'll be a
full-
long rest.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
But while you're making this journey back, Helena kind of speaks up and has been fairly quiet, just kind of like dressing the wounds that she has, and says, "So, what is the plan? This town, I remember it. It was a bit rough. What's the plan when we get back?"
Well, we spent some time in this town, and we've made some friends. In fact, the mayor, I believe, is somewhat fond of us. So
Yeah, no, he likes me
we
for
at
sure.
least definitely not. So we at least have the protection of the one in charge, and there are some orcs who like belittling us, and somehow we're friends with them. Anyways,
Everyone seemed a bit crass out there.
right? Yes, everyone
Yes.
is a bit crass. I think
But-
the plan is to get back to the surface world, and then from there, I guess.
Mom, you can come and stay with us. Like, we got a boat and
Well, that's, I guess what I'm wondering is, what is staying? Do you guys have a place?
So
Yeah,
I haven't seen most of you for years. I don't know where
Breach's
you're
ship.
staying.
Yeah, Breach's ship.
before we got to
Oh, on the
this
ship.
point in our adventure, we were tracking some items that had been dropped off into some remote locations, and I don't suppose you'd know
That's
anything
right.
about that.
That's right. You were talking about
Alistair.
golden eggs and Alistair's
Yeah.
plans.
Have you seen anything like this? And then
we
I
have
don't
the
know.
egg somewhere.
Like
No, the eggs are on
Wherever
Breach's ship.
what?
The eggs are on Breach's ship.
Don't we have
Shit.
a bag of holding?
Okay,
that's in
well
it?
I draw a
That's in?
picture.
I think I just got it.
Yeah, you described the eggs to her.
Yeah.
She says, "No, I. It's not something I'm aware of."
Does the magic behind them, the portals, anything sound familiar?
No, human-faced dog people.
Dog-faced man's people.
No, men.
Dog-faced boy men.
No, they're dog-faced men.
Man.
I'll
Man
tell you,
boys.
the only dogs I've seen had dog faces. But
I think they were human-faced dogs.
Human-faced
no,
dog
that-
men.
Yeah.
yes, terrifying. But
Four
no,
legs.
that's not what the church
Human face.
tends to be about. Alistair and what he is planning, I have had no interaction with.
What about
by
Grav?
design?
What do you know about Grav?
Grav. I mean, Grav used to be one of my students. I thought Grav would one day take over for me in the church. But when Alistair came years ago, he got his hooks in Grav, and he has followed Alistair ever since.
He
Yes.
tried to kill us.
Yes, we've met Grav. Grav is a dick.
Yes, he is.
And he might be here
kind
at
of the.
Bedthick.
He could be here.
Yeah, he was when we left.
Yeah.
Supposedly
Kind
nearby.
of like stole this boat.
He was.
Yes,
yeah,
he's
he was on our-
Alistair's
on our
right
tails.
hand for
So-
doing things out beyond Quilton. It seems Grav is the one in charge. So if these eggs or portals or dog-faced men are anywhere, I would imagine it was Grav that was in charge. And to that point, Val, you would know more about the goings-on than I would. They kept everything from me.
I wasn't informed of much. I did my duty as I was taught, and I didn't ask much questions. I was a good loyal soldier
You're
until
very valiant.
In that moment, I don't believe he was. And you're right. You weren't asking
He's not
questions.
living up to his name.
Really, truly question everything.
What of the Harris family? Because they seem intertwined with this plot, whatever this plot is.
The Harris family.
You're dicks.
I'm not sure. I don't remember ever meeting any Harrises.
You know, my family.
The
right?
Drescues, yes.
Yeah. They're adjacent to them.
I see they were working with the Drescues.
Yeah.
Ah. Then I'm sure it's tied in with Alistair. Alistair gained much of his power in Quilton through his relationship with your family.
Well, maybe we should take a step back from all the adventuring. Now that you've found your son, where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
Right. Because you do seem to have purpose, and I don't want to steer you away from that. Me and the other acolytes that were at the lighthouse altar, we found a peaceful place to stay while this is all happening. That's where I left before I went to the Port of Stone to find answers about you, Val. But Teller's Call is where we held up. It's safe. It's peaceful. It's...
Teller's Call is where my mom is, I think.
Yes. Yes.
The peaceful grove
That's
that we saw?
how I knew about it, was because of your mother. It's a place she held dear to her heart, said it was a very special place for those who worship Melora.
All right. Well, then, Mother, the plan is, if you're wondering, now the plan is to get you back to Teller's Call. That is what we're going to do. And we're going to get you somewhere safe, and then we are going to resolve this situation with Alistair.
And you see her eyes just well up, like a fight that she's been fighting for years, decades, could have a conclusion.
Ace comes in and he like wraps his arm around her. He's like, "Yeah, we'll get you there."
She puts her hand on your hand and says, "Thank you. Thank you. Yes,
Do you remember Levi?
Of course, yes.
Yeah. I sent him back home
To Quilton.
to try and get more information about what's going on there. Can you maybe reach out to him when you get back to this?
Yes, no, we still have some communication with Quilton there. The other acolytes should be in contact with some of the folks that are still at the temple.
Yeah, if you can work on finding out how things are going for him. Not that I care or anything. It's just it could be useful for our quest.
Will do. I will make sure to put out any to make that communication available to us. Absolutely.
Simon kind of looks at Helena and Val and sees that this is kind of an awkward situation, and so Simon departs and moves to the farthest end of the boat away from them so they can
You're
have
all
some time.
very cramped.
I know.
Everyone is shoulder to shoulder.
Even if that means just like 2 steps away.
I just
like
can't.
I want
And
to
also
try
you
to
got to
give
keep
them,
like the balance of the boat.
having
There's
that
no
giant spider
privacy
on the
here.
end is
Except
just
for
can't-
maybe Big Craig, who's just kind of like, you hear him snoring eventually
Yeah.
in his little spidery
His
cocoon.
but I want to move away and let them have whatever moment is
I know
necessary.
that's what you want to do. What I'm telling
Even
you is
if-
you can't.
That's fine. That's fine.
You got to shift a little bit.
Yeah.
to
Turn
give
around.
the social
yeah,
cue.
exactly. My back is
Yeah.
towards them.
You put in your headphones.
There you go. There you go.
Ear pod.
You're on the
kitty,
bus. You
Kitty
put on
pods are in.
Well,
I think we sail.
if we find Grav here, we can cut off Alistair's right hand and make sure he can never wipe his ass again.
Ooh, good line.
That's what you want to do to him?
Cut off his
Val
right
gets it.
hand. So
Val
he can
appreciates
never-
it.
You
no,
just want
I
him to
got
die.
it. No,
Die slowly by a disease of
Yeah,
No,
diseased butthole.
bad hygiene. And
I mean, that's a rough way to go.
We're going to kill all of our enemies from here on out with anal fissures.
wow, not
Dang.
really what
I didn't know about that spell.
Yeah, that's
curse of anal fish.
horrible.
Eventually, you find your way to the small town of Benthic.
Is the other boat still there? Senegal's other boat?
Senegal's other boat and his cousin are there at the dock, along with Senegal.
hey,
And as you kind of come up, he says, "Well, I'll be a son of a guppy." You brought the boat back.
Of course we did. We told you we would.
That's fantastic. Oh man, you guys are great.
it was a great
you
vessel.
didn't
Thank you,
terrible.
You've
Senegal.
attached some sort of spider web to it. This seems bad.
We can
No,
take that
no,
off.
come on.
Oh no, no,
Not
we'll
a
we'll
big-
cut this away.
yeah.
Actually,
Oh yes, hold on. And VHS just starts undoing, and then the big Craig kind of like steps into the water and tries to climb back up onto the dock.
Yes, this gentleman is Big Craig. He's now following me.
Good to meet you.
Serves me, and yes, no, we went to Nycarith's island,
Fucking group.
and
Oh, amazing!
yes,
Amazing.
we
Giant spider.
We attended a banquet there, and go ahead and spread the word that we defeated him in battle and humiliated him, and
Amazing.
he ran away.
He had
It
to
was-
turn into a big fart to escape.
It was actually pretty.
wow.
Pretty
That's-
embarrassing, and we even pillaged his little treasure room.
Yeah, I got these really cool
socks.
socks. I'm gonna make a
see.
puppet show later.
He'll
And
never
he's not
have
out
warm
for
feet again.
vengeance. He's
No,
he-
absolutely.
dead.
he-
Because as far as I know, he's a tough nut to crack.
Well, he's probably not
He
dead,
left
dead.
on a boat to chase some other person. It doesn't matter. What matters
I
is he
see.
was scared of us.
Yeah, he didn't follow
and he
us because we
Terrified. I mean, look at your boat. It's a masterpiece, a master craftwork boat. Anyone would be scared of anyone that arrived at that party on this.
Well,
I think that's giving
But I'll
you too
spread
much
the
credit.
word.
That's
It got
giving
us
you
from
way
A to
too
B.
much credit.
It got us from
Now,
A to
did
B.
the
You're
guy
saying
ever,
the
like-
boat was integral to your plan.
And we kind of got
yeah.
ambushed
There we
like
go,
halfway
thank you.
there. And
Did the other- Yeah,
the
true.
boat really didn't get us out of that situation.
Oh yeah, did those guys find you?
Yeah, they
did.
found us.
Okay, good,
You
good.
told them
They're
about
all
us.
dead
Yeah,
now.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
What about the other boat? Did the guy ever come for it?
He's never come. It all worked out.
All right.
Yeah, that's
You
great.
don't
So I got
say.
the money from him. I got the money from you guys.
We're gonna need that money back.
no, it's fine. You can keep them. It's all
is he
right. You can
doing
keep the
here?
money.
I don't
It's
even
all
Well, there's a
remember how much it
deposit that we
It was
do
quite
get
a bit of
some
money.
of it back.
We gave
I
him
think.
way too much
It
money
was
for it. but-
more than we should have.
I'm
It's-
really grateful for it.
He probably needs it, and we should probably just.
How about for that extra money, you can tell us how to get back to the upper world?
Oh, you're trying to go up?
Yeah, to the sunlight.
Ooh, yeah. There's some caves that'll take you there in tunnels.
The mayor.
The mayor?
Yeah, does the mayor know how? Should we ask
Oh
the
no,
mayor?
he doesn't quite like anything that's not underground. He's
Makes sense.
he only likes underground things.
How
I've
pretentious.
talked to him a few times. I think he thinks it's all made up.
The above ground is made
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Don't mention it to him.
Nah, I
He's
wouldn't.
real
All right.
persnickety about.
All right,
about
we
stuff
will
like
not
that.
Wouldn't
mention
say a
that.
word.
But what about you? You know how to get up there?
I've never been, but there's folks that make the trek. Those fellas that were looking for you.
No, they're all
That's
dead.
kind of their.
So
Oh,
No, they're not all dead. A few of them got away.
murdered them.
gotcha. Well, that's the kind of line of work they were in. Usually, you can find a mercenary or two that's in the bar. And,
So we know there are some guides who could probably
yes,
take
for
us.
for coin they can take you.
What
Absolutely.
about the portal that we used? Is that gone now?
I'm sure we can find that portal.
Or was it like a one-off, like Xavier cast the spell?
I think it was
That's
I
what it
think,
was.
yeah, yeah.
He had a scroll that he used.
We should have pillaged his
Really?
bags for the other one.
shoot.
He had a way out.
Of course he did.
Shoot.
Can
All
we hit load game and go back and then
No,
go back
absolutely
to village?
not. I only have one of me.
Actually, we don't need a load game because we can just watch this flashback of Ben rummaging through his bags and stealing the scroll last night.
And we're
I don't
done.
know when you would have had a chance.
Well, I think we should go to the inn
brew.
and get a room
And some
and
piss.
rest.
We'll drink some
because
piss.
I need
Because everybody
need
needs
rest.
a round of piss.
I think
like that word.
none
the
of
problem
us.
is if we rest here, we risk fighting people.
Well, we need rest, and my mother needs rest.
And a
I don't
round of
know if
piss.
you see this, but
I would love.
You want some piss?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
It's been a rough.
so let us go and
Let's go.
get some rooms.
We'll
and
all drink piss.
We can take turns standing watch.
All right.
Okay.
Buying rounds of piss.
Well, I think Ben doesn't have to sleep. Why
I'm
doesn't he
good
just
on the
watch?
piss, actually. I'm.
Well, you
true.
don't have to have
Yeah.
I can just stay awake
Sorry,
and
Mom.
keep watch while getting a long rest.
Actually, Big Craig can stand watch. He's undead.
Yeah, I'm really
Even
good at
better.
that. I can. Yeah, people find me fairly intimidating.
All right.
Perfect. I like that.
All right,
All
there
right.
we go. Let's go.
VHS
What's
says,
the big deal?
"Well, last time I was here, the mayor didn't take too kindly to what I brought to offer.
That's fine.
So, I mean,
We're not going to go talk to him. We're just going to that inn over there.
great. I'm gonna be out and about then.
All right.
you
If you
okay?
guys need me, come out. To the dock here or something. I'll find
How
you.
about you just go to the caves?
The cave. There's lots of caves.
Where me and
There's
Ace
a big
slept
old
them,
cave.
or
You
me and
can
Val or
sleep out
somebody.
there. They did that.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
I'll
we
go
did.
to I'll go to those caves.
Yeah, just wait there.
Before
Okay.
you
like
you
it.
go, VHS,
Don't
you got
drink
any
any juice.
you got any pointers for fellow crossbow friends?
Yeah, and he's like pulls his crossbow mechanism kind of off of the harness. He's like, here's the thing. So if you find yourself some sort of machinist or a woodworker or some sort,
Yeah.
get a lever action rotating spindly thing. I'm not sure how it works, but my guy, he's a good guy. I'll hook you up with him.
Give me his card.
And so it lets you fire like 5-10 of these shots when you take one. You can fire one if you load it yourself.
Right.
Change the game for me.
Hey, whatever you can help me out with, that is amazing.
We'll do.
That is
All
like
right. All right.
this cat's wet dream. So, okay. I take whatever notes.
No, I don't.
No
like
one in
it.
the party liked that.
No,
Y'all did
well,
not like that.
no.
I'm sure somebody did. They're just
No.
not speaking up.
The cat. Yeah.
No one liked it.
No.
The one not speaking up loved it.
Just cleaning themselves.
My
and-
mother protests
it's wet.
profusely, and Big Craig goes, "No."
Even the mayor is like,
Okay.
"No."
The mayor's
Booming voice
didn't like that.
out of my city. So anyway, yeah, I'd take note of that. for
He's
sure.
he's just showing off his cool gun. Really, that's what it boils down to. But you guys make your way into the town of Benthic.
Yeah. Because Ben is the.
It's getting worse.
You see the bars open. There's a few people that are
Yeah.
kind of out and about, having a bit of fun. But you make your way. Make your way to the bar in the inn.
Round of piss.
You go up to the bartender. You order yourself a round of piss. Costs you 5 silver.
I totally have that.
I can
Fantastic.
make it.
Go ahead
for
and mark that
free.
down on your
Yeah.
sheet.
Market it
Hey,
down.
do you need a pencil or?
It says here that I have 15 goals.
Can
Okay.
I, Ace? Why?
How long have you had 15 gold?
Why?
I think that's what you start with.
More importantly, why are you paying for piss? Because all of us make it for free.
But it's not in the bar.
Oh, but
It's,
I mean,
it's
this
the
is
atmosphere.
this is mixed with alcohol.
You're right. It's the
Is your piss
experience.
mixed with alcohol?
Well,
Is the bartender?
After a hard day's work.
yeah.
Man, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I love the idea that they just have some orc in the back that they just keep perpetually wasted.
He just pisses.
Poor guy.
They got like a milking machine just harvesting his piss.
No, they have
That's too
like
far.
big containers, big glass containers that have the piss, and they pour it in and they mix a drink.
Right.
With there's also alcohol and stuff. You can give beer and piss. You can give
That's a very depressing image, though.
potato alcohol and piss.
like a Matrix style
yeah.
battery.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be a milking machine. It can
piss.
just be a catheter. I
Yeah,
just realized.
So you
Get
guys
something
are getting around. You guys getting one of the rooms? What's going on?
I guess we're gonna need a room.
Yeah,
Need a room.
I don't know.
Right.
All of us fit in one.
Yeah.
The room fit all just you guys and the big guy. It'd be 5 gold for a room for that.
Well, our big guy is going to be in the hall, I think.
Yeah. does that
Oh,
count?
gotcha. You're doing bodyguard
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Cool,
yeah.
cool,
yeah.
cool. That's still 5 gold.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's gonna be in the hallway, it's even
In that
more-
case,
yeah.
deal.
All right, I like it. So you guys get yourself a room.
That's gold.
Yeah.
We get a room. We get a long rest in. Everybody's good to go, and we get back to the surface. I guess I'll inquire at the bar. People looking for a way back to the surface.
When people wake up or when Ben is paying attention, Simon is looking in the vanity mirror in the room where, you know, above the wash basin.
And he's like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3.
And he's
Yeah.
like, he's holding the dagger in one hand and like admiring himself in the mirror
Mm-hmm.
and like stroking his hair with the other hand.
Yeah.
He's pretty impressed with himself.
Yeah. And you see, your hair's like getting a little darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, those gray patches have got like a little tinge
Yeah.
now of that black.
Guys, I think the lack of sunlight has made my hair darker. Usually it goes lighter. It's photo bleaching, but the other way.
But yeah, Ben, you're taking a look in the bar for folks.
People. Yeah. Is there any surface-looking people around here?
Go ahead and give me a perception check as you're taking a look around.
Is a. I think a 22.
22. Immediately you'd clock 2 dwarves that were here before. Well, it seems like they've been staying here a few times. And their dress reminds you of, stuff from the surface. Not the kind of like chitinous garb most of the other people down here wear. And it looks like they're merchants of some sort.
How do you do, fellow dwarves?
You also notice
Oh.
as you're looking around because you rolled high, you got 22. There's an orc in the corner of the bar, just kind of drinking his drink, but keeping an eye on you, hood down. And
Well, I
then,
want to talk to him.
and then like 5 or so other just odd folks that are probably locals here that are drinking as well.
Hood.
Yeah.
Hood.
I'm gonna send a little ghosty over to talk to him. Be like,
Like what you see?
but less of an advertisement. Less of an advertisement. Less
Like what you see?
How about I say this?
Nope, too late.
No,
Well, the ghost goes
what the
over,
ghost gets.
communicates the
Like what you
message, and then
see.
comes back, and you hear it says, "He just kind of grunted. I don't know. I told him what you said.
Oh,
Was it a positive?
I like what I
or
see,
negative
but
grunt?
And I walk.
It's tough to tell.
I walk
This
past the
orcish.
dwarves and I just go, "How do you do, fellow dwarves?" And then I go over to the corner where the orc is.
Gotcha. You go say, "How do you do?" And then go over the door.
Yeah. I got to walk past them and I'm like, "Fellow dwarves, howdy."
Yeah. You walk over to
Hood.
the hooded orc. Kind of raises his hood up a bit more and meets your gaze, and you are reminded that you've met this orc before.
This is a meat cute.
This is Dorgan, but not Dorgan, your friend. Dorgan, the
Dorgan.
mercenary who you killed his other orc battle brother.
right.
And he smashes the table in front of him
Oh.
and pulls out a big axe and is going to start a fight in this bar.
Can I intimidate
immediately.
him to stand down?
We'll find out next time as we end this episode in this barroom brawl as this orc who has a blood debt against you starts a barroom brawl. So thank you guys for joining us around our proverbial podcast table here. I've been your host, your DM. With me has been...
Dash is Valen.
I don't know. Caleb is Simon, I guess.
Milo was ace.
Okay, and Rhett has really been this time.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.